One of the distinguished features of the Baha'i revelation is the wealth of its writings in their possession. And in these writings were revealed and written by the central figures of the faith. And in these writings are the charters for its well-organized operation. A charter, according to the dictionary definition, is a written official document granted by the sovereign. In this case, in our faith, granted by the central figures of authorities. These, in our writing, there are 4 charters that is mentioned in it. The Kitab-i-Aqdas is the charter for future civilization. The Tablet of Carmel is the charter for the divine institution of the administrative order at the Baha'i World Center. And the Tablets of the Divine Plan of Abdul-Baha is the charter for teaching. And the Will and Testament of Abdul-Baha is the charter of the world order of Baha'u'llah. Shoghi Effendi described the Will and Testament of Abdul-Baha as the brightest emanation of the mind of Abdul-Baha, while the Most Holy Book is the brightest emanation of the mind of Baha'u'llah. He described the Will and Testament as the supplementary to the Most Holy Book and the offspring resulting from that mystic intercourse between the originator of the law of God and its perfect exemplar. The Will and Testament consists of 3 parts, and each one written at different times. And each one talks about the same theme in different ways. It was written between the year 1901 and 1908. Abdul-Baha's life was in greatest danger during this period, due to the plan of his enemy to assassinate him. However, that plan was called off when the Young Turks' revolution overthrew the government and the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. It was written in Akka by Abdul-Baha in his own handwriting, signed and sealed by him, and addressed to Shoghi Effendi, who was born in 1897. Shoghi Effendi translated the Will and Testament of Abdul-Baha into English. No one questioned its authenticity when it was read out publicly to a group of 9 believers 40 days after the passing of the Master. However, years later, an American lady raised doubt concerning its authenticity. She was denounced a covenant breaker. It should be noted that she was not familiar with Persian and Arabic, or the style of writings in those languages. In the Will and Testament of Abdul-Baha, he stated very clearly his appointed twin successors. We should study the Will and Testament of Abdul-Baha, and if we do, I recommended a study guide of the Will and Testament of Abdul-Baha prepared by Dr. Cyrus Naraki for the Continental Board of Counselors. In a letter of the 25th of March 1930, written on behalf of Shoghi Effendi to an individual, you can find this letter in Light of Guidance, stated that the content of the will of the Master is far too much for the present generation to comprehend. It needs at least a century of actual working before the treasures of wisdom hidden in it can be revealed. How can we, at this stage in our inadequate knowledge and understanding, denounce its spirit and purport? That century of actual working is upon us now. It's from 1921 to 2021. And those treasures of wisdom hidden in it is now starting to reveal. But I feel it needs our committed participation, our dedication, our loyalty and firmness in the covenant, our obedience and our perseverance. Thank you, and I wish you well. Whaftailava, manuela whafongfong mai mula whasausangasamo, soifua.